I said, "It's me, Mr. Bill." I answered first, so it says it's Chris. And Daniel is sitting on my lap. So that was the last time I had heard from him. I understand that husbands and wives kill each other sometimes. I think when he got home, Nancy and his son were already dead. To me, they were dead. He got in some sort of trouble. They were murdered. And when he got home, he committed suicide. Only again, I still today can't fathom that he could do this.
Well, and it's definitely the mystery of all ages. You know, something that we'll never
Maybe
know.
I'm right. What do you think?
I don't know, man. I mean, it's hard to kind of... I would say, if I'm talking rationally, I would say concussions, it could be rage, it could be demonic possession for all I know.
Maybe.
There's no real closure on that.
Do I feel like he lost his mind in his final days? One night, Chris ended up killing his wife and his kid. That is a act so terrible and horrible, I can't even comprehend or even guess as to what happened in that house. I don't know what happened. Don't know if he had a bad day, a bad night. It was a terrible, terrible thing that happened in that household. And as great a wrestler as Chris Benoit was, that will always overshadow what he accomplished in the ring. And I think you have to have perspective on that and know that life and death and the tragedy that happened are much bigger, much more important than a body of work one puts forth in a 20 by 20 squared circle. So, again, when it comes down to what happened, whatever happened over that few day period, I got to close the door on that one. It was a terrible thing, and that is going to be the key thing that people will always remember when they remember Chris, because that was something that should have never happened. That will always overshadow any accomplishment that Chris Benoit had in the ring. His career will speak for itself, but his record as a human being is first and foremost, and those actions will never be forgotten.
Hi, I just spoke to one of the other officers there. My name is Dennis Fagan. I'm a retired detective in New York City. I run the security for World Wrestling, and one of our wrestlers that lives down there is missing, and he told me just to say we need a welfare check done.
Okay, what's the address?
130 Green Meadow Lane. The zip code is 30215.
All right, Dennis, what's your last name?
Fagan, Fagan.
And what's his name?
Chris Benoit. It's spelled Benoit.
Okay, and he's a wrestler?
Yes, what happened, he's a very religious gentleman, and yesterday he was supposed to show up at a pay-per-view and never got on the plane, never showed up. They tried to reach his wife, Nancy. She doesn't answer. They tried to call his house. It's out of character for him. So at 3 o'clock this morning, there was a message left for one of the other wrestlers, and basically it says, the dogs are in the backyard, the back door is open, goodbye. And that was it.
Dogs in the yard?
Yes, and the back door is open. He didn't say anything else, and that was it.
Door.
That message was left at 3 o'clock this morning for another wrestler.
Okay, that's 130 Green Meadow Lane.
Yes.
Okay, and what's the phone number for you?
My cell is 646-739-1992.
Okay, what does he look like?
Chris is about 6'1", very muscular, very stocky, has a very wide neck, looks like a wrestler.
Okay. White male, black male?
Yes, male white.
White male. Okay.
He's got short black hair.
Okay. All right. We'll go ahead and send somebody out there to check on it. If you want to call us back in like 45 minutes or so. If they... Yeah, it's 770-461-4357.
457?
Yeah, and if he's there, we'll tell him to give you a call. But if you want to call back and check to see if if anybody was there or anything, just call us back in about 30, 45 minutes. Anybody can talk to you. It doesn't matter.
Great.
They're going to ask you for the address again, but that's about it. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Bye.